All right. Good morning, sir. Is your true name George Bassel?
Yeah.
All right, this is a time set for an initial appearance. You've been arrested on a warrant for failing to appear for charges of armed robbery, kidnap, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, dangerous instrument, aggravated robbery, prohibited person. You do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to be represented by an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you. I'll appoint the Pima County Public Defender's Office to represent you in this matter. State is recommending that you be held on bond. Neil?
Your Honor, the state is recommending $100,000. This person was holding two parties at gunpoint, and the police, let me pull up the interim so I can be most clear on this one. 1 moment, please. He's also been out on warrants for some time. I lost it and look up this document, Your Honor. Judge, which number is he?
He is number 7.
Thank you. Here it is. Based on the warrant, Your Honor, the allegations are as follows. On Halloween of this past year, the Tucson police received a call reporting that he had seen two men, both with guns, one wearing tactical gear, holding two other persons at gunpoint at a residence. Officers set up a perimeter. A person was later taken into custody. After the police set up the aerial surveillance drone, they saw a person wearing a tank top and sweats throwing something down the alley. It turned out to be the wallet of the victim. And this person had let's see, what we have here is the person picked up a shotgun, chambered a round, pointed it at the first victim. And then another person pointed a pistol with an extended magazine at the other victim's head. The victims were told to get on their knees and face the wall, were threatened with being killed, and they were tied up. The parties took money, cell phone, a duffel bag, a backpack, sunglasses, a wallet, clothing, and jewelry. It's north of $16,000 that has been taken. And the victims were then made to give up the address of the other person's house so that they could threaten them with possible retribution should they go to authorities. And the person currently with this defendant was identified by the victim with a photo lineup. This is an incredibly violent crime. This is a crime where not only was deadly force used against the victims, they were robbed. This was a home invasion. This is incredibly dangerous. Plus, this person has been out on warrants for quite some time. $100,000.
Thank you. Counsel?
That's fucking police. They're lying ass bitches.
Your Honor, I would note that, first of all, we don't have the interim complaint, and we can only go off of what the state is sharing with us, given that this is a fugitive warrant out of justice court. I struggle with the identification that Mr. Posen has identified. However, I understand the serious nature of the allegations, and it is important to remember that these are just allegations at this time. I would note, based on pretrial's assessment, that he is a level 1, that he was low on the failure to appear scale, and he has no local priors. His last prior was in 2016. So given that information, excuse me, and the conversation that I had just now with Mr. Bassel, we understand that the court's likely inclined to impose a bond, and we are just asking for a lien warrant.
Thank you, counsel. So, Mr. Bassel, based on the nature of the charges, I am going to find that you're a threat to the community. I'm going to order that you be held on $100,000 cash or secured bond, pretrial services supervision. If you're released, your next court date is January 17th at 1:30 p.m. for preliminary hearing, Pima County Justice Court. If you bond out, you are to possess or consume no alcohol or illegal drugs, possess no firearms or weapons. You're going to be monitored by pretrial services, no contact with the alleged victims in this case, or their residence and workplace. Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand he's a liar.
All right, that's all for today. Thank you.
None.
Bernard Kenneth. You're next.